sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors, standing water or high humidity, nasty odors, or dangerous mold. Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
This is the afternoon edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. This is for Friday, the 11th of November, Veterans Day. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather pretty calm right now. We're in between a couple of systems. We'll have some rain tomorrow morning, but the big story, the coldest air so far this season blowing in here over the weekend. As we often do, we'll start with the upper air look across the country today. And the little trough north and east of the state, that's what used to be Nicole. Basically, Nicole is off the board now. And a big long wave trough forming out across the heartland that will be progressive. And that's going to pull down that cold air we will experience over the weekend. Let's look at the visible satellite view. The sky is cleared temporarily over the western side of the state. It's sunny in places like Tuscaloosa, Hamilton, Florence, where they're up in the 70s. But notice the clouds to the west over Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. Those come in here late tonight. And again, we'll see some light rain tomorrow morning as the weekend begins, as the cold air starts to rush in here. That's the radar composite, and you can see the rain shield with Nicole as well to the north and east of here. And that next impulse is raining around Shreveport. But again, we're going to be dry tonight, a great night for the high school football playoff games. Now, where the sun is out over West Alabama, we've got 70s, Tuscaloosa, 74. The same for Utah in Centerville, Haleyville, 72. Birmingham at 70, down to the south. Mobile, they've got a sunny sky. They've got 81. But again, everybody's going to see that noticeably colder air tomorrow. We're going to be below freezing over most of the state by early Sunday morning. On the watch warning map, still some wind advisories for parts of the Carolinas with Nicole. Those will expire soon. And off to the west, we have freeze watches and warnings for parts of Oklahoma, Texas, and around the Arklatex region. Got a chance of a few isolated tornadoes this evening over the middle Atlantic coast region. With Nicole, we've had a few tornadoes around Richmond, Virginia today. Also a chance of a few severe storms over parts of South Texas in advance of that blue norther. This is tomorrow. No severe weather expected across the country. And on day 3, maybe some thunder for parts of New Mexico and the Texas Panhandle. But again, no severe storms are expected. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week for most of the state. Rain amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch, maybe over 1 inch for the southern counties of the state. And again, we'll see some light rain tomorrow morning. The next chance of rain beyond that will be on Tuesday of next week. And the tropics are very quiet. Of course, Nicole is inland and dissipating. And you can see from the Gulf to the coast of Africa, we see no problems, and we expect no tropical trouble for at least the next 5 days. The hurricane season ends at the end of November. And again, Nicole is basically dissipating. That was the 10 a.m. advisory. The new one came out, and that's the last one. It's basically post-tropical, inland, and dissipating. So model fans, here we go. This is the the 3-kilometer high-res NAM. Valid tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, and you can see rain over parts of North Alabama as the day begins. Nothing too heavy, and cold air is going to be rushing in. Interesting to note, the NAM suggesting there could be a few ice pellets over parts of Tennessee and a few snowflakes over Kentucky. I've got some radio affiliates up in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and Mount Vernon, Illinois, and for both of those radio stations, I mentioned the chance of a few snow showers early tomorrow morning. How about that? This is mid-morning. This is 9 o'clock. Still some light rain over the northern half of the state. Going to be a raw, cold, cloudy, kind of windy day with that rain during the morning. But by midday, noon, maybe some lingering light rain for the eastern side of the state. But most of the rain should be over by then. And for the afternoon and tomorrow night, the weather should be dry. We've got the UAB with a 2:30 kickoff. Downtown Birmingham should be dry for that game. Clouds should linger through the afternoon, but the sky clears tomorrow night. This is the synoptic scale look coming off the GFS, and you can see that long wave trough evolving and the cold air flooding in here. By Sunday morning, we go below freezing. The sky will be clear. We start the day between 26 and 32. How about that? Sunday will be a sunny day, the high only 50 to 55. Monday, we're still cool and dry. The next impulse to the west. And that will be bringing rain in here on Tuesday, probably starting late Monday night. I'd say the main window could be from about midnight Monday night until noon on Tuesday with that feature. And look at all the snow to the north. A lot of snow for cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, Des Moines, Detroit, Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's going to be a good snow producer for them. Pre-Thanksgiving snowstorm. And then Wednesday, the feature is on by. We're cool and dry. Still dry Thursday of next week. And this is a week from today, Friday the 18th. And again, you can see troughing off to the west, and we are still cool and dry. So next week, it looks like we'll have that round of rain late Monday night and Tuesday. The rest of the week, cool and dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 21st of November. I believe that's the beginning of Thanksgiving week. That's a zonal flow, and once again, we are cool and dry. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble, looking for that green line. The mean about 1.5 inches. The numbers have been coming down a little bit. This is between now and the 26th of November. And temperatures stay below average for a while. You can see highs mostly in the 50s and lows mostly in the 30s through November 22nd. In fact, this is suggesting off the NBM here we might stay in the 40s all day Thursday of next week. And hot off the presses, got the new 8 to 14-day outlook just in the house from CPC. This is for November 19th through the 25th. And once again, a lot of blue on that map, meaning temperatures will likely be below average. So that'll do it for the afternoon briefing today. We'll have notes over on the blog, alabamawx.com. Don't forget we have a book signing tomorrow in Hartselle, Morgan County. We're looking forward to that. Sherry's Sparkle Gift Shop. That's in downtown Hartselle. They've got the Christmas open house. Should be a lot of people there. Now, it's going to be cold, but, hey, if it's a Christmas open house, it should be cold. But we'll be there from 9 until 11:30. We'll have All You Can Do Is Pray. That's the book about April 27, 2011. We will have Weathering Life, autobiography I wrote, and Benny and Chipper, our book for children, weather book for kids, and all the cool weather T-shirts and hats the publisher has, Crest Publishers. So again, 9 to 11:30, Hartselle tomorrow. Hope to see many of you there. Again, that's it. We'll have notes over on the blog, alabamawx.com. And, of course, if you can, join us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.